Okay. Another thing I'd like to emphasize for geography 454 spatial simulation is that I like to emphasize the integration between spatial simulation and the GIS, both in terms of the operation and the software use. Okay, let's first talk about the raster files. So we obtain raster files, and after that, we can bring the raster file into GIS software such as ArcGIS, QGIS, or GraphGIS, so on and so forth. Then from there, we can process it to cut down insights, focus on location, exactly what we need, and do some basic calculations and create additional raster files. And then we can save raster files as ASCII files. And then we can bring ASCII files directly into Netlogo software. Netlogo has this GIS extension that allows you to bring GIS files into Netlogo for processing for use. After we finish the simulation within Netlogo, we can produce output in the forms of spreadsheet data or in images, and we can process spreadsheets or images in R, and from there we can save the product as a raster file and bring them back into GIS software for further processing and visualization. Because this is how we deal with the integration between raster files and spatial integration using Netlogo. What about a raster file? What about a shapefile? For shapefiles, we can get shapefile from a variety of sources, such as government sources and census. Okay. Then we can bring shapefiles into GIS software, such as ArcGIS or QGIS. Then we can just directly save them after you process them. We can bring them in the form of shapefiles into Netlogo directly in the form of polygons, line files, or point files, and use them directly, again, using GIS extension. But if you have line files, especially the line file in the form of a network, such as pipelines, such as the road files, and the best way to bring them into Netlogo for the purpose of simulation is to separate line from points to generate the nodes and edges. And after you generate the nodes and edges in the road network, you bring them into the R, and in R, you can process them into the form of spreadsheets, and they bring the spreadsheet of nodes and spreadsheet of lines or edges into this software called Visong, and save into a new format and bring the product from Visong directly into Netlogo in the form of a network file and for the use of simulation. So, you can see that there's a really easy way to integrate the spatial simulation using Netlogo with other GIS software. And so this is one of the advantages of using a Netlogo for spatial simulation. So you have all this possible way to bring both raster files and shapefiles into Netlogo for the purpose of spatial simulation. So this is something that I like to put emphasis on, because as geography majors, we really want to see that we can integrate the use of Netlogo with other GIS software so that we can really accomplish what we set out to do as geography majors. Okay, so thank you very much. Again, I hope I strongly encourage you guys to register for GEOG454 for the spring semester, and to learn all this useful stuff, exciting stuff. And so I will say goodbye to you now, but I hope I see you in my classes during the spring semester 2021. Okay, thank you very much. Goodbye.